So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Well, we're on the way. Aslani. Husai. That's very neat. Great work on the overlap. And he's got his range wrong there. Husai. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Moved on forwards. Broja. He is just caressing the ball. Delivered across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Solomon. And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, nice touch. Chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ooh, delicate chip through.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Succumbs to the pressure. Solomon. Cross goes in there. Jim City can get it clear. That'll be a throw. Aim forwards. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Solomon. And the keeper has it. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Up towards the front line. Forward. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's played forward. Jim City cuts out the pass. So we're still where we started right now. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards, and it's Aslani. That is good strength. And it's played forward. Aslani. And a chance! That was mighty close. Moved on forwards.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, sweet feet. I get a throw in. Solomon. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
pinged towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Asllani, played towards the front line. So who's he picking out? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Solomon. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gets a foot in here. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Turns and goes back. Solomon crosses it in. Israel have got it back and they'll have another go. Throwing. Usai cuts it out. Broja. Solomon. Oh, that's neat. A real chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Usai forwards and with intent. Quality ball. And that is a little undercooked. And the counter is on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Jim City gets across to intercept that. Asllani. Broja. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Probing pass. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Broja, now he's off and running. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Time for a change in personnel. Surely now! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Always onto this. Oh, what a book! Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality goal.
And it's a good chance here!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Jim City attempts a clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Done delicately. Cleared away. Lofted upfield. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. They've played it short. Strong running down that left flank. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, it's Broja. There's the shot! Cleared without complication. Solomon shifted upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Solomon. Cross needs to be good. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim City getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. Broja chasing after it. Broja played out to the left flank. And the shot! And he hits the net! Wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get onto this? That has been cut short.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Broja. Broja tries to dink it through. And that has been clubbed away. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Israel making another change here. And it's played forward. Oh, it's come loose. Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. Broja! Oh, that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Nice physical challenge.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. Broja, now he's off and running. Calmly anticipates. City. Oh, this looks sharp. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. That's been drilled forward. And here's Broja.
Albania clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Lovely, now then.
Albania surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's played forward. Very much into the last knockings. Let's a look and place it forward. Jim City cuts out the pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aim forwards. Jim City gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Ashlani. Now, what about a counter-attack? Moved on forwards. That's tidy. Oh, that he goes for a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Albania, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Does really well to win the ball there. Decent chance! Cleared away. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Any reflection?